Adam Gilchrist, as I live and breathe in
Morning.
London. How are you doing, Adam?
Yeah, really well, actually. It's a bit dark. It's getting a bit chillier, but it doesn't feel too depressing. It's okay.
Mm.
We're in good shape.
Your
How about
thought,
you?
your thoughts on Sunday? A little bit. Am I worried because I've been watching so very little about Manchester United games, but I will watch Manchester United and Liverpool on Sunday.
Isn't it a ridiculously early kickoff? Isn't it one of those? I'm away for the weekend, so I don't know if my hosts will have it on. But
Is it because Manchester United's not considered a high profile team anymore? Well, it's not early. It's 5:30 South African time. That's
oh, okay.
yeah.
No,
Okay,
no,
no,
that's
that
fine.
is prime
Yeah,
time. It's prime time because it's
absolutely.
Liverpool playing and not Manchester United. Okay,
I think
we'll
that's the
talk about
deal.
this on Monday. But a Polish woman locked away for 27 years.
This is an extraordinary story, and it's been gripping Poland like crazy. This story. So it's a Polish woman missing for 27 years, effectively reported missing by neighbors. They say they hadn't seen her. She's been found alive and rather unwell, but in her own bedroom. It came to light when friends and neighbors thought there was a disturbance going on. They heard something going on, so they called the police, who turned up, and they found this woman known only as Mirella at this stage, locked inside her parents' apartment in Svitolovici in southern Poland. Last seen in 1998 at the age of 15, now 42. As they went into the apartment, they found her in her bedroom, surrounded by her childhood toys. An 82-year-old woman had answered the door, presumably her mother, we don't know for certain, but has pretty much denied everything. It's a story, as I say, that does make everyone go, did we not notice? How could we not notice? Because after all, they knew that she had been there up until the age of 15. And it is thought that in that time, she had never been outdoors at all, not even on the balcony. And therefore, in those 27 years, she'd never seen a shop, a doctor, the dentist, a hairdresser. She is in a pretty bad way. And now there's a crowdfunding page in Poland to try to find some money for her, because also, she's kind of on her own,
Sounds like a future Netflix documentary, Adam.
doesn't it? Maybe a mini series. I don't know, because
Yeah.
it just seems so odd that a parent could do that to their child, and yet she's not the only case, is she?
Mm. And then, what is the tropical rainforest problem?
Okay, this is the reverse of what we all think a tropical rainforest does. And I confess, I had no idea that a rainforest could do this. But Australian researchers have been looking at the tropical rainforests in Queensland. And what they found is that they are actually releasing more carbon than they are absorbing. Normally, rainforests are what they call carbon sinks, they absorb lots of carbon emissions and emit oxygen. But this study says there are so many trees dying. In fact, there are more trees dying in the rainforest in Queensland than there are growing. So there's more dead wood,
Mm.
literally, and dead wood that releases rather than absorbs
Mm.
carbon. And they think a lot of storms, more severe storms, are partly responsible for killing the trees in the first place. And also, what's more, because this data is all about length of time, actually, technically, it's data that goes back 25 years. So old evidence, but of course, it makes it even more worrying because it's been around for that long. Plus, an Australian climate researcher involved in this, called Dr. Hannah Carl, says what's happening, she thinks, might be a sort of canary in the coal mine. So if other rainforests
Mm.
start doing this, the lungs of the world, we always say about the Amazon, it could be the reverse if we're not careful.
Mm. And then finally, I can't remember when I've had a good scream. I'm not a screamer. I'm a pent up tension kind of guy. Uh,
Yeah, me
mm,
too.
Talk to me about
Uh,
a strong and silent type, but talk to me about London's Scream Club.
well, there are places, of course, where you do naturally scream. I mean, in public, because we can all scream a bit at home in front of the telly or something. But
Rugby games.
sport,
That's where I scream. Football
there
and
we
sports
go.
games. Yes.
Yes, it's a kind of controlled scream. Theme parks, I would put it to you that on some of the scarier roller coasters or that sort of stuff, when you're plunging into darkness from a vertical, that can definitely do it. But here we have a scream club, which is no sort of artificial catalysts to get people screaming, just that they have joined this club set up by a woman called Mona Sharif. She seems to do more screaming than moaning, because Mona Sharif. She set up this club and got 1,000 members instantly, and then staged the first event outdoors in London in Primrose Hill, which is normally very swanky and very sedate. But she got over 100 of her 1,000 followers were there, just letting it all out, getting rid of the stress and the anxiety and the pent-upness and everything else. And God knows how much we repressed Brits need a good scream sometimes. Although 40 years ago, didn't Tears for Fears tell us, shout, shout, let it all out? So with a health and safety alert, maybe we should just have a little Friday scream, Lester. What do you think? Come on, should we just let something go?
Maury, do you want to first lower some levels here so that we don't? Okay, you want to go in 3, 2, 1.
I feel a bit better.
No, I don't. I just have a little of a itchy throat now. I don't like screaming.
Ruined the show.
Adam Gilchrist, thanks for that. I think I'll chat you again on Monday. Hopefully, I'll be screaming victory after Sunday against Liverpool. I'll chat you again on Monday live from London.